Hello everybody, welcome to my home. My name is Janet and I'm so excited to be here with all of you. It's summer, it's August, things are a little bit sticky. Sometimes I feel mad at myself because I don't like the feelings that I'm feeling, and I feel bad about my feelings, and that's a sticky spot in and of itself. Maybe you quit something and you're kind of like, I shouldn't have quit that. Maybe I'm operating out of my fear. Maybe I'm not operating out of the courageous spirit that I know that I have. And I know in my heart that I'm courageous because I love anchovies. Anchovies are really good, and when you're feeling like you're operating out of your fear, a really good thing to do is make a Caesar dressing. It's delicious, it's easy, it's fun, it has anchovies in it, and I think we're gonna get cooking today, making these anchovies Caesar salad dressing. Yum! I used to work at a country club, and we used to have to do the tableside Caesar dressing, which was very stressful, and I was really bad at it. But live and learn, and I've gotten really good at it in the safety of my own home, and I use these skills to make myself a really good Caesar salad in the summer when I'm feeling bad about my feelings. Mortar and pestle time. This is fun, okay? I've got 1 clove chopped garlic in here with 3/4 teaspoon salt, and we're just gonna dump that into the mortar and pestle, and we're gonna just right out the gate, we're gonna start with these anchovies. Now I get these are just from Trader Joe's. These are just from Trader Joe's, and they're pretty good. I've never had a bad anchovy cento. It's good. I like the can. Something about an anchovy can is really fun. It reminds me of The Borrowers. I really didn't like those books, but I like the idea of The Borrowers. Kind of like I don't like the idea of my feelings, but I do like the idea of The Borrowers, and I do like anchovies that are in this can. So what can be fun that you can do after this can is empty is you can give it to your dog or your cat. I'm sure they would appreciate licking the can. And personally, my dog will demolish this can. But if you don't have a Charlie girl at home, you can maybe put a little pillow and a blanket in here and pretend a borrower lives inside, and just have that as like a fun decoration for your house. You know, that could be fun. Anyway, so I'm just gonna crack this bad boy open. Here we go. And there's a good bit of anchovy in here. And I've got another can of anchovy that I'm gonna add this oil to. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 3 of these bad boys out, and we're gonna chop them up, and we're gonna add this mortar and pestle. So I just get a good look. It's really nothing to be afraid of. They're really good. It's a salty fish. It's environmentally friendly to eat anchovies. There's really nothing to be afraid of. And that's what I keep telling myself all summer long when I'm feeling conflicted. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna put 4 in here because I really like anchovies, and I think we deserve to have an extra chove. All right, so I just go ahead and chop this up, because once you put it in the mortar and pestle, you want it to all kind of dissolve together into a paste. And I suppose you can use anchovy paste if you want, but come on, I mean, are you really gonna miss out on making a miniature borrower bed? I don't think so. So yeah, so you just kind of go to town here and you make this paste, and you really want to grind this. You really want to grind the garlic really good. This gives the garlic a less sharp flavor. It really gives it a nice mellow flavor, and will really make your Caesar salad dressing really good. So really, you can really go to town if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling sad, even if you're feeling happy. Mashing all this together is fun. You know, I mean, I think partly why you might feel conflicted is because maybe you wish that you liked somebody that you just don't like very much, and you just are having a hard time coming to terms with the fact that you just don't like them very much, and that's fine. You can't force You can't force it. You know, maybe you're just too old to be making out on top of a dirty old blanket. You know, maybe that's really it. It's your standards are higher. You wish your standards weren't high so that you could have a fun romp and feel powerful in your body. But you know what makes you feel powerful in your body? Smashing this garlic and anchovies, I'm telling you. All right, so I have these leftover anchovies, and I'm just gonna stick these little fellows with their friends. They're all gonna go in this little jar together. And then this is going to Charlie Girl, but one of these days, I'm gonna make it a barlow bed. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do is gonna whisk together a few more ingredients. And the other ingredients that we have are egg yolk. This is a beautiful egg yolk from a large egg. 2 tablespoons lemon juice. And 3/4 teaspoon of, you guessed it, my favorite, Sir Kensington's Dijon mustard. It is delicious. So we can't get enough of this. So I'm gonna put 3/4 of a teaspoon. I really wish they had kept a glass jar because it's really not as dignified when your mustard farts all over you. But these are the times that we live in, I guess. And then you just take this and you're just gonna whisk it. And you're just gonna get that nice and frothy. I have this little setup here that I got for a hot tip to do this. This is a pan and I put a rag in it. And this way I'm gonna be able to drizzle in the oil and whisk at the same time and just do 2 things at once without having the bowl, you know, become the Tasmanian devil on you. All right, so here we go. I've got a 1/4 cup of corn oil plus 2 tablespoons. And I have to say that you maybe are asking, why aren't we using the good stuff, Janet? Why aren't we using the good EBOO, as Rachel Ray says? Well, because the flavor profile for the Caesar dressing, you want a milder oil. This is a Mazola oil, and it'll really allow the garlic and the anchovies and the salts and the lemon really sing. It kind of gets out of the way of the main players. It's like a supporting actor, you know. It's a supporting actor. It's not going to win the Oscar, but it will help the other actors win their Oscar because it's a team effort, and everybody should remember that. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna whisk and drizzle a steady stream as you whisk. It's kind of like that old game where you're rubbing your belly and patting your head. It's like that. All right. So here we go. And because it's really an emulsification process, and you really want everything to combine. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. As Oprah says, vis-a-vis that famous poet she used to be best friends with, you know better, you do better. Maya Angelou. You know better, you do better. And isn't she the mother to us all? So can you imagine, you know, 22-year-old Janet tableside? It'll be ready in just a minute. I promise. It'll be ready in just a minute and I'll be right out of your hair. No, it's no fun. It's no fun. If you see the tableside dressing, don't get it. It's really hell for the waiter. And it causes everybody else around you to have to wait for their food because they're too busy whisking this shit up for them. But please, in the safety of your own home, please whisk away. All right, so now it's looking pretty nice and creamy. You really want that to be nice and creamy, and that's how you know it's good. And once that's all whisked in and emulsified, then you're gonna add the paste. You know, because the thing is it wasn't just a dirty blanket. You know, it's like if you go home with somebody and the back of their house looks like a raccoon hoarder's paradise, and it just the whole place just kind of smells like a dirty vacuum cleaner. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. You can give yourself permission to say, I do not want to be intimate in this environment. And you don't have to beat yourself up about it. You know, even though you want to feel powerful in your body and you want to have a nice, sexy experience, You don't have to beat yourself up about it, because nobody wants to have sex in the inside of a vacuum cleaner, all right? And that's normal. That's normal and it's fine. So just, it's normal, it's fine. And you know what? We're making Caesar dressing right now. And really, what could be better? Did you think I forgot the Parmesan? No, I didn't. I never would. I never would. It's pretty much, it's a state, but good. This is white gold. I get it from Whole Foods. I pay a lot of money for it. It's worth it. It's worth it, because this is, what kind of life are we living here? Right? The good life. That's right. So you're supposed to do about 3 tablespoons, but you can kind of eyeball it. One more, a little less. I probably err on the little more side. I always top off the salad as well with the plum. It's good. It's like Christmas in August. And there you have it. The perfect tableside Caesar dressing for your tableside. For when you're feeling like you can't trust your feelings, but you know in your gut that you should.